Welcome back to Cards and Comics. Today we have another 90s box break. Pretty excited about this because I'm pretty sure I've never opened a box of this. 1999 Upper Deck HoloGrFX HG. And the one thing that's cool about this set in 99 is that it still has Griffey as a Mariner on the front. So that's cool. Now, what are we looking for? Okay, this is one of those products that has the odds on the back. So what we're looking for is 15 launchers, 1 in 4 packs, Starview, 1 in 16, Future Fame, 1 in 32, Launchers autographs, 1 in 105, Starview autographs, 1 in 210, Future Fame autograph, 1 in 432, Awesome, 1 in 8, Authentics autograph cards, 1 in 431, a Piece of History bat card, numbered out of 350, and an autograph Piece of History bat card. So there you go, guys. That's what we're looking for. Like I said, this is a very interesting product. I think it's pretty cool. You know, again, not something I ever opened back in the day. It was right when I was in college, so we're graduating college. So not a time period where I had a lot of money to buy cards. This box, again, is about $150. And the condition of the cellophane, this is definitely one of those boxes that was not kept in storage out of the elements. It's you know, sticky. You know, it's moisture right there. You can kind of feel that. It's a little yellowed. It's very brittle. So what does that mean? Like, why am I mentioning that? Well, I'm going to tell you. After opening a lot of boxes of 90s product, I kind of can tell from the condition of the box before I even open it if we're going to have issues with the cards inside if they stick. So this is not great for that kind of, of premonition. So there's the packs. Again, it's a 3-card pack. And we'll take pack 1 to see if they're not stuck together. So this technology may not allow the cards to kind of stick together. So that's something that we have to look at too. Is in a lot of sets, really it's how the cards are made determines if they're really stuck together. So we know chrome cards, and especially that really glossy cards are the worst, like Fleur Ultra. So this may not do that. So you only get 3 cards in the pack. So I'm going to pull all the packs here, and we'll see where we go. I can tell they're some of them are a little warped. So again, when you get boxes from, you know, and I'm doing a lot of just random eBay buys. What happens a lot of times is these boxes were in flea markets. They were, like traveling around card show to card show, or flea market to flea market, until someone bought them and then threw them on eBay for me to buy and open. So that's where we are. Okay, we'll close in a little bit, make it a little easier to see the cards. And we'll start here with pack number 1. So again, there's autographs in here, and the cards themselves are pretty cool. And we'll see how we go. It's not a set I know a whole lot about. Unfortunately, it was, again, really outside that time frame. But I know they're very shiny, so that's what I liked about them. All right, so we're going to start here with Greg Vaughn. Ultra shiny Greg Vaughn card. And just how the cards are. Wow, first card up. Look at that. I really like the cards. So my initial impression is the card's design is really nice. This is a big deal for me because you open box after box of product, and if the base cards suck, it's a lot of boringness, but this is going to be a lot of fun because these base cards rock. And then right off the bat, we're getting a Derek Jeter base card. And that rocks, and I'm going to put that in the sleeve because it looks awesome. And it's just, you know, again, the 3 horsemen for me for 90s products are Jeter, Frank Thomas, and Ken Griffey, Jr. And I always want to hit the bases for those players in any box break. And these are really nice, and I guarantee you they grade pretty tough. This card's super nice. And again, on a 15 card, SGC submission, that might be the way to go. Right behind it is a Chipper Jones launcher. So, and these are, again, incredibly nice looking cards. I mean, look at that. I mean, these are nice cards. They're not numbered. And again, we go back to the old odds on the launchers here. If we can find it. Oh, not there. No. Guess it's underneath the flap again. So launchers were 1 in 4 packs. There you go, 1 in 4. So we're going to get like 6 launchers. And you get, I guess, autograph versions too. So that's pretty awesome. I'm assuming that's the AU means. But look at that card. That is a nice card. And Chipper, don't discount Chipper cards. If you look at prices realized on a lot of the 90s insert stuff, Chipper holds his own pretty darn well. Pretty darn well does Chipper Jones hold. I'm gonna, it's obviously a keeper. He's an insert. So, I think Chipper outsells like Greg Maddux and some other players. So, there, get my little trash pile down here. All right, there's Nomar. And Nomar sells pretty good. He doesn't sell like a common. People still like Nomar. Tony Gwynn. I love Tony Gwynn cards, so I'm always happy to get a Tony Gwynn. And A-Rod. And again, if A-Rod didn't have his issues with the PEDs, this card would have been a great card too. Still a beautiful card. I can't get over just how intricate the card is. These are really nice cards. It feels bad that we just can't have nice cards like this anymore, because I don't see a lot of base cards this nice anymore. And maybe you guys can point me to a set. I love, like, the new Cosmic Chrome just came out today. Cosmic Chrome is my favorite set from last year. So I love Cosmic Chrome. That's definitely product I hope to get 1 box of this year, or a couple boxes. So I love that product, but still not as nice as this. And a lot of the 90s cards I think are still nicer than that. Here is a Raul Mondesi. Here's an Albert Bell. And again, I don't think it's anything special, but I'll look at the back anyway. Cool card. And then here's another launcher. So we said we're going to get 6 of these. And here is the Mike Piazza. Anytime that there's a possibility of a Griffey auto, something like that in a 90s product, it is exciting. That is something that I think everyone who opens these kind of products, you look for is some kind of ability to get something big. So we'll see, but I'm very excited just to have a new product that is new to me. Whenever I open something I've never opened before, it really makes me have real big, strong childhood flashbacks, because these are the kind of products, even though this is not one I opened at the time, I definitely knew about it, and I saw it, at Beckett, and I knew it was out there. I just didn't have the cash fund to go open a lot of product. I was really buying vintage at this point. New cards wasn't really what I was after. I really discovered PSA, and so that's what I was doing. That was Andrew Jones, Todd Walker, and then here is another launcher. So we're 3 launchers in, and this is Albert Bell. And that's just a nice insert, man. That's just super cool. Just super cool. Moving on. Greg Maddux. Love Greg Maddux cards. Again, think he's highly underrated, undervalued. Robin Ventura. And a Warren Morris. A failed Pirates prospect of the highest order. The problem with this, too, is like back in the day of the 90s, very few prospects really panned out. Even the guys like Jose Cruz Jr. and Jose Guillen for the Pirates. But since rookies were such a big deal, treated as if they were big hits, they were in every product, and a lot of times they were the short prints or sometimes the big hits in some products. So, and if you look at who those cards were, a lot of them were a bunch of duds. All right, here is Frankie Thomas. So, number 2 in our base card trifecta. So 2 out of 3, guys. 2 out of 3. Pretty awesome there. So we'll sleeve up Mr. Thomas. I'll put him in a little top loader here in a minute, but got Jeter and Frank. So there we go. All right, next up is Corey Koski, and then we have, oh, look at that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ken Griffey Jr. Launchers. So again, it's 1 and 4, but still looks really stinking nice, man. That is a cool card, and it is very nice condition. So, you know, the product itself is not very stuck together. I don't think, since it's kind of a foil board set, I'm not sure these kind of cards would stick together anyway. But it's very nice to know that the cards themselves don't have any condition issues that are, let's say, excessive or something I need to worry about. So this is great. I don't have to worry about the base cards coming out kind of messed up, because that's just a bum thing to kind of open a box and then everything kind of be damaged. So here we go. I'm going to put in a top loader to designate that this is our first cool, I think, card that, you know, again, the Griffey and the Thomas and Jeters all go in the permanent collection, but that's the first Griffey card of the day. There we go. All right, so it's been good so far. I've already pulled one of each of the cool dudes, and I think I pulled, the more I think about it and what the AU means, because I doubt there's that many autograph insert sets in this product, that this is the gold version, the AU version, which is 1 in 100 packs. So I've already pulled a 1 in 100 pack card and a Griffey 1 in 4 insert. And again, that's what I think that launcher's AU means. So 1 in 105 packs right here, guys. 1 in 105 packs. So I believe that's what that is. So here we go. Sorry, finishing my pack up here. Oh, Pedro Martinez, who was amazing. His stats are just insane, especially over that short period of time. Palmeiro, who would have been a Hall of Famer if he hadn't lied in front of Congress. And Pat Burrell, who had a good career. Probably one of the better rookies that came out of that time period, like Scott Rowland, who is a Hall of Famer. You know, I mean, there was a few guys, but it was, you know, very J.D. Drew intensive for sure. A lot of J.D. Drew cards were in this kind of time period. Jose Cruz, J.D. Drew, Jose Guillen were in almost every product. Carlos Beltran and Carlos Delgado. So back-to-back Carlos cards. So Carlos, if you're watching this video, that pack was for you. And then a Orlando El Duque Hernandez right behind him. So, you know, I think we are going to get a lot of base packs, honestly, just based on how hard some of these inserts are to get. But, you know, we'll keep slogging on, trying to hit something really cool. Move on. Tony Clark. And Ben Grieve. There you go, Ben Grieve. Another example of a young prospect in almost every product, and he did not pan out. So we still need the base Griffey card, which is a reasonable expectation to pull. And maybe we'll hit something cool other than that gold chipper out of 105 packs. But, you know, Andrew Jones, possible Hall of Famer. Jason Kendall, the actually only good, really awesome player outside of Bonds, or outside of that, you know, early 90s team. You know, Kendall was the only player who sustained greatness throughout most of the 90s. Juan Gonzalez. There you go. He was definitely one of those guys who just nailed, you know, nosedived off the face of the earth after, right around the time PEDs became a bigger deal. There's Cal Ripken. Love the Cal Ripken. Very cool card. Mike Piazza. And here's something cool. Here is a awesome Derek Jeter. Like, see how it's gold? And then on the back it's gold as well. It's got a little scuff there, but man, it is still a cool looking card. You see how this is gold, and then on the back, these are. Okay, well that's cool. That is a awesome card. Oh man, I know everyone is turning off the sound as we speak. So let's find how hard awesome cards are to pull. Awesome. 1 in 8. Okay. Now, is there a gold awesome? Is there? Okay. So, okay. Awesome. Yep, 1 in 8. So I thought maybe there would be a gold version, like, you know, but there is not. So this looks like to just be a 1 in 8. So get 3 of these, I guess, about a pack, but it was still cool to pull the Derek Jeter, and it is a great looking card, and it looks, yeah, it's basically the same as his base card. So there you go. Second Jeter of the box. So I like that a lot. I'm pulling doubles of players, but they're players I like. That's always fun. So a little bit harder to get than the Griffey. Not much, but still a little harder to get. So second cool player insert. So a lot of inserts. I mean, this product definitely delivers on hits. Even though they're a lot of small hits, but they're still cool to pull. And another gold card right in here. So it looks like this was definitely designed around the idea of gold. You know, inserts are gold. So it looks like there's something else gold in here. So there's Trevor Hoffman, David Wells, and who's this gold card back here? None other than Todd Helton. Wah, wah, awesome. So not as cool as the Jeter. We'll put him in just the cool pile. There you go. All right, next up. All right, Craig Biggio, who is a Hall of Famer. And I've run into Biggio collectors around the world when I'm doing this. And Greg Vaughn, first card in the first pack we pulled, so we're kind of back around. And then A-Rod launchers, so another launchers. So insert-wise, if you just count out the number we've hit so far, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 inserts so far. So, you know, open this product if you like to get a lot of, you know, inserts and really, really cool base cards. So, can't say enough about how cool the base cards are. All right, Eric Chavez, Jeremy Burnett, and ooh, look at this! Wow, Starview A-Rod. Man, that would have been a cool Griffey card. Look at that thing. That thing is sweet. Wow. Starview. All right, what was a Starview? That is a nice looking card. All right, Starview. Starview. 1 in 16, and then there's a gold version that is 1 in 210. So this is our silver or regular A-Rod, 1 in 16. So we should get hopefully another one of those in a box. But they are nice, very nice looking cards. This product is, I mean, it is delivering on the aesthetics and the hit ratio. Just seems like we're getting hits left and right. And again, I know that these cards aren't super expensive. We just buy the hits, but it's just cool to open a product and get a lot of cool, you know, just get a lot of interesting things in the box other than just the same cards over and over. So my biggest problem with Bowman right now, another Cal Ripken card, so the second base of him, I believe. Like when I open a box of Bowman today, it's just really, really boring. All right, Jeff Bagwell. Just not fun. Because it's just, you know, it's almost like you're looking for just a very, very small amount of cards to even, you know, the autos and maybe a refractor too, but it's just a lot of boring base cards because the cards aren't very interesting. That's I guess the biggest problem. So that's why Topps Cosmic Chrome and some of these other sets are more fun to open for me, just because you know, they were just more visually engaging, and then sometimes the inserts they have are just amazingly cool looking. So another Nomar, Jeremy Giambi, who if you watch the movie Moneyball, he gets ran out of town on a rail. Roger Clemens for dancing after a loss. How dare he? He was dancing very funny. But it was still it was a funny part of the movie, I thought anyway. Biggio again. So getting into double land, and we haven't hit the Griffey base, so I'm a little annoyed about that. Bernie Williams and Barry Bonds, our first Barry Bonds. I'll sleeve him up. I'll sleeve Bonds cards now because I do feel like there is a groundswell of Bonds fans that are starting to say, hey, this guy should, you know, if you're going to let anyone into that era in the Hall of Fame, he's the best player. So like we all would like to see him in. If anyone gets in first, it should be him. I think Clemens has a strong case as the number 2 guy to get in. So we'll see. Will they get their own little special wing? Uh-oh, something gold, guys. Am I going to look? I'm not going to look. But you can definitely see on the back if something is gold. So it's probably another awesome, but still. All right. Mark Kotze. I don't think we hit a Mark Kotze yet, so maybe some different players here. Tim Salmon, and it's the Barry Bonds. Awesome. Cool. Just pulled a Bonds base, so now we've got the awesome gold. Very nice. So we'll stick him right here with some of these other kind of like good but not, you know, great hits. So again, a lot of hits. Such a hit-intensive product. We hope we hit something really amazing. You know, one of those piece of history. I think it's is it K-Line that's in this set, or Killebrew, something like that. Manny Ramirez, Canseco. Now, Canseco cards go really well, and then a J.D. Drew. We just talked about J.D. Drew. He's in a lot of these products. There you go. A lot of packs to go. I'm trying to speed this up a little bit. I'm sorry. This is a new product, so I am spending way too much time. Sorry about that. It's just, you know, having a lot of fun doing this, trying to find the Griffey, Glaus. There's Vlad. We always like to hit the Vlad. Scott Rowland. I need the Ivan Rodriguez guys. You know, I'm starting to collect some Ivan Rodriguez cards. Watch him play in Tulsa when he played for the Drillers. So yeah, it's kind of one of those special guys. I know he's got some PED, you know, Whispers, Helton, Randy Johnson. That's the first Randy Johnson. Always hate to see him not in a Seattle uniform. Another J.D. Drew. Oh man, we haven't seen Rick Ankill yet, right? I think this product would have been a rookie card for him. Another gold card coming up, guys. Another gold. Who'd we got this time? Jim Thome. Hey, Ken Griffey Jr. base card, and behind it is a Jeff Bagwell. Awesome, but that Griffey base card, so that is awesome. Woo! We got a Griffey base card, so I don't have to be crappy and whiny about that. Always good to not hear me whine about getting the base cards. So this box is working out really well in terms of just delivering on expected hit ratios and giving me all the common cards I need for my collection. So, did we have one big hit in here? Do we have one massive card. An autograph, something game used, something out of the ordinary, you know, something numbered. I don't know. We'll see. There's Pudge. I knew he would come up at some point. Another JD Drew. That's our third JD Drew. We're going to break the bank on JD Drew cards in this break. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be all JD Drew cards, and that's it. All right. Yeah, he's going to be our most common player. Ken Caminiti. Sammy Sosa. First Sammy Sosa. And another Ken Griffey Jr. base card. That is sweet. Now I can't complain about base cards because I hit 2 Griffeys. So again, I'll have to look to see if one of them is gradable because, you know, some of these could be $15 SGC grades. I don't think they're worth sending to PSA at this point. With PSA slowness and cost, these kind of base cards just aren't probably worth it to do it. So to hit something really cool or numbered, that's a different story. All right. Oh, Chipper Jones. Just talked about Chip. There's Vlad. A lot of Vlads. And Scott Rowland. I'm not sure if I showed the backs. Sorry. Here's what the backs look like in full view. They've got some stats last 3 years, so in current. So again, like a lot of these 90s products, they experimented with the backs quite a bit on stats. All right, kind of maybe halfway, a little bit more than halfway. It looks like a base pack. With one Encarnacion, Eric Chavez, and Jeremy Burnett. We're going to hit 3 Griffey base cards. We're going to hit 3. If we hit 3 Griffey base cards, I would just give some away because I don't need 3. Uh-oh, we hit another insert, guys. So it looks like it's another cool one. We shall see who it is. It's a little stuck, a little sticky. You know, that one insert is a little sticky. We've hit it before. Jeff Bagwell. Ivan Rodriguez. And who do we got? We got a Mike Piazza Starview. And I like the fact that the color of the foil, it matches the player team colors. This, again, is a base 1/16 Starview. Just like our A-Rod. So yeah, I really like those cards. So after this, I will probably go out and try to purchase the Griffey just to get it in my collection. Because I don't think I own a single card from this set as a Griffey card. I don't think I had any of the Griffies until now. So these are all new to the collection because, again, this is a set I didn't do much with as a collector or, you know, pay a lot of attention to it in secondary market. Because you don't see them that often, honestly. HoloGrFX cards are not something that you see very often. Travis Lee. Big time rookie that didn't pan out. Kenny Lofton and Mark McGuire. So 99, yeah, this is when he was the dude. Him and Sosa were the dudes. All right, we're in the final third. Uh-oh, something. We hit something. We hit something different. We hit something different. All right, Travis Lee. Here we go, guys. Roger Clemens. So what we got? What we got? Hoo-hoo-hoo! Ken Griffey Jr. Crazy future fame die cut craziness. It's got a little corner there, but future fame. What were the future fames? What are we doing here, guys? What is this card? Oh my gosh! I don't think it's probably not too crazy. I don't think it's, yeah, it's not the gold because, you know, that's there. That would have been a crazy hit, but the future fame is 1/32. This is the 1 per box. So our 1 per box hit is the Griffey, and we'll show back how cool that is. And I have seen these cards because of the die cut and fullness. You know, it's a card that I would have paid, I've seen on eBay as a card I would definitely look at. And I may actually have, if I have any card in my collection from the set, it would be this card because this is a card that I would have paid attention to as being a really cool Griffey card. And I'm trying to find a sleeve that isn't got a sticker on it because I reuse sleeves. And here we go. Here we go. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Look at that. Woo! A 1 per box hit, and it's the Griffey. It is the Griffey. It's super sweet. So our second Griffey hit. So far, the gold awesome cheater, the launchers 1 and 4, and then the 1 and 32. So we're doing really good and 2 base Griffies. This has been an awesome box for Griffey lovers. This is really, I mean, to me, this is kind of like how Upper Deck should have done all the products. Because, you know, Griffey was a spokesperson and just load up on Griffey cards. Make the collectors happy, right? Give them tons of inserts with Griffey on it and people would be loving you, guys. Walker, Ventura, Morris. Nothing there. So, I may have 1 or 2 hits left that are not, that are guaranteed. But, you know, I'm looking for that crazy, weird, big card that, you know, hopefully we can get out of here. I would definitely probably open another box of this just because it's so nice. In fact, I would almost like go through here and see how close I am to a full set. I think this is just one of the... It is visually a striking set. It reminds me of like something like Topps Tech or something. You know, it's just so well made. Just... You know, I'm actually a little shocked. I didn't really pay that much attention to it before, but it definitely has my attention now in terms of just a really well done, well crafted, well executed foil, because this is foil board, you know, and, you know, shininess cards, but still they're really, really pretty. Another Conseco, and then a Movon launchers. So we thought we might have 1 or 2 hits left, and I think Movon is a expected outcome during this time period. He was at one point one of the biggest. Woo! We hit something else, guys, and it's gold, and I think it's super rare. I think we hit something pretty rare. All right, here we go. I don't know what it is. It's die cut. You can see that in the bottom. There's Chipper. There's Conce. What we got? We got a Greg Maddux. Okay, it's that same Future Fame card. Ah, boo. I thought it was gold. Sorry, guys. Oh, but it's weird that these are 1 in 32 packs and we hit 2 of them. That's why I thought it was gold, because to me the gold would make sense because you get, you know, a gold and a regular. Wow, but it is a very nice card. I'm not booing Greg Maddux. I'm not booing the card. I thought it was gold, guys. I'm sorry I got too excited there. I'm not usually excitable like that, but that was going to be fun because I thought maybe we're going to get something. Because that was like a 1 in 400, you know, pack hit. And even though I know, you can buy it on eBay for like $10, it still would have been cool to pull one, you know. And you know, even that whole idea that, yeah, you can get it on eBay for blah, blah, blah. You know, some of these cards are starting to go up. I've been buying a lot of 90s cards, and people are noticing the ratios and the rare stuff. They're not just letting it go for peanuts anymore. There are people out there who, you know, have started to figure out, you know, some of the stuff is still pretty rare. The ratios are pretty high on some of the stuff, or, you know, takes a lot to get one, you know, a lot of packs to get some of the stuff. And when you can buy a box of this for $150, $180 and get a lot of cool pulls versus, you know, buying, you know, even I mentioned Cosmic Chrome, you know, they're like almost $500 a box now. You know, it's just, you know, it is what it is, you know, even though I like Cosmic Chrome, it's pretty expensive. Tom Glavine, Kevin Brown, and Mark McGuire. Hit all McGuire's. That's definitely last pack, guys. So it's been a lot of fun. I mean, we have done a little, I think, above what we should have done based on the ratios. Didn't hit anything, I think, you know, crazy. I think the last pack is just a base pack. boringly, but you know, we definitely hit more than we should have. So let's do a recap. Launchers, there's a Barry Bonds. So these are the more common inserts, or just, you know, probably more common players. Move on. Mark McGwire, these are all launchers. Here's a Star View, Mike Piazza. And those are 1 in every 16 packs. So there's an Awesome, which are 1 in 6 packs. I'll get done with the launchers. There's a McGwire here. Or sorry, JD Drew. A Jeff Bagwell. A Rod. A Mike Piazza, and a Albert Bell. And these are all 1 in 4 packs. So you figure we get 6. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8 when we should have got 6. So that's good. And then we got the gold out of 100 and something packs. So that's chipper. So that's good. Then on the base, Awesome. These are 1 in 6. So we got Helton, Bonds, and Bagwell. And then Starview, these are 1 in 16, so we got 2 of them, which is the right ratio. You got A-Rod and Mike Piazza, which are still good players. And then on the kind of cool base cards, then we'll get into kind of the better hits. You know, we got 1, 2 Griffey base cards, 1 Bonds, 1 Thomas, 1 Jeter, and then we hit a 1 in 32 pack Future Fame Greg Maddux. Here you go. It is a base. It's not the gold. We hit a Awesome gold, or I guess they're all gold. Derek Jeter, which is cool. Very nice looking card. We hit a Launchers Griffey to go with the rest of them. So that's the 9th launcher that we hit. And then we hit the coolest hit of the product is Ken Griffey Jr. Future Fame. Regular, not the gold, but still cool card, and 1 per box. Or 1 in 32 packs. We got 2 in a box, but that was just probably luck. So there it is, guys. That is my 1 box of HoloGrFX from 1999. Great looking base card. It's just a really fun product. And this has definitely been just an eye-opener for me on how cool these cards were. So there it is, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you next time on Cards and Comics. Bye.